Can someone explain to me the ending of Survivor Series 2017? Can someone please explain to me? Um, from my standpoint, it made absolutely no sense what WWE did. Um, we'll go over in a second. The eliminations were. I'm very very confused. I'm very very confused. We have a lot to talk about in less than 15 minutes. I should have went live with this, but I'm gonna give you guys a video format because you know I should have went live with it, but I already started recording already, and I already have my script planned out, so I'm not gonna go live with it. What is, guys? It's your boy Coach and back on another video. And today's gonna be your official WWE Survivor Series full show reviewing results. We have a lot to talk about with the 5-on-5 both women and men match and the kickoff show. I'm not gonna waste any time with you guys here. First week the kickoff show, which nobody watched. If you watched it, I hope you had fun. I was streaming while when kickoff show was on. I was streaming Josie. Doing my Josie behind the scenes stuff. I wouldn't worry about this garbage here. Matt Elias defeated Matt Hardy. Okay, good start. Yeah, that was a good match, decent match. Just giving Elias a victory. I don't know what else to tell you guys. No story behind it. Whatever. Cruiserweight Championship, Enzo defeated Kalisto. Who cares? Did you care? No, of course you didn't. No, you didn't. Not even gonna talk about it. Owens and Zayn defeated Breezango via pinfall. Okay. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn regulated to the pre-show. No wonder they played a big role in the main event to cost SmackDown like the main event. Of course, no way they did. Because it's ridiculous. They're on the pre-show. Ridiculous. Kickoff show. I'm sorry. They call it kickoff show now. Whatever, man. Ridiculous. Oh, it's finally something we care about. Because the first, what was it, 2 hours of pre-show that nobody cared about? We finally get to the main show. Shield defeated New Day. They kicked things off. A good match. I enjoyed it. With a big triple powerbomb from the top rope from the Shield onto Kofi Kingston to get the 1-2-3. Great finish to a very very fun match. I really really enjoyed this match. I regret saying that the Shield should have never lost the tag team titles. It was a good decision because this was a great match. Raw leads 1-0 at this point in the night. Then we get to the 5-on-5 Women's Survivor Series match. You knew Team Raw was going to win because Asuka's on Team Raw. They're not going to make Asuka lose to Team SmackDown Live. Give me a break. Raw won, but they kind of did what JD did here, and that he suggested that Asuka take down at least 2 or 3 women, and she be the sole survivor, and she was. She made, I believe, she put the Asuka lock on Natalya and made her tap for Team Raw to get the victory. A great spot and a great finish. I love how they ended with Asuka. She was the sole survivor, and that makes her look strong. I wonder who's watching JD. Oh, I don't know. They could be. We don't know yet. Then we get to mid-card championships. Oh, God. Baron Corbin and The Miz. Surprisingly, this matchup wasn't as cringe as most people thought it was going to be. They actually delivered a good match, and Baron Corbin won. The right man won here. Baron Corbin needed a victory because he's been stale. Miz did not need this victory. Baron Corbin needed this badly, and WWE actually gave him the victory, which I commend WWE on doing. Late in the match, Corbin intercepted a running dropkick attempt in the corner by Miz to hit him with the end of days for the pin, but he closed by eliminating any thoughts of a face turn by grabbing the microphone and standing over Miz before saying, "Hey Miz, my hand went up and your mouth went closed, and all you people in this audience and all you people watching at home, I just shut your mouth too." Well, people thought he turned face. No, but Baron Corbin he's not turning face. He's still a heel. A cringy heel, guys. He's still a heel. White man won here. Great match. Whatever. Decent match. CBS gave it a B-. Are you kidding me? That was at least a C+. Come on, CBS. Do better than that with your ratings of these matches. Tag Team Championships, Usos defeated Sheamus and Cesaro, and it's surprisingly good match. It's a surprisingly good match. You know, I'm going to admit, I thought this matchup was going to be a complete waste of people's time. I wanted Shield versus Usos badly, but it connects from building towards all the way from last year's Survivor Series with the men. With I believe it was a tag team Survivor Series match they had. Oh God, that was bad last year. I remember that. That was bad. But and Sheamus and Cesaro and Usos were the last tag teams left in that tag team Survivor Series match. And now they're fighting each other 1 year later for brand supremacy. Okay, we've had story in this match. Good, I loved it. They had a creative double team spots and constant near falls became a norm. The drama keeps the building to the second half of the match. But the two teams saved the best for last with a spectacular finish. So I was sacrificed by pushing Sheamus out of the way to eat a double super kick from the Usos. But Sheamus was able to rally and after being dropped to his knees, was hit with a double super kick of his own. With a running start, Jay tagged in and instantly dove over the top rope to splash Cesaro on the floor. Jay then climbed to the top and they connected with a splash on Sheamus for the pin. A very, very creative thing about these two. These guys put on a good match. And I commend WWE for taking the titles off the Shield. Now they gave Roman Reigns a match on this show, and they gave Sheamus and Cesaro a big match against the Usos, which delivered in the end. I'm going to leave here A-. Women's title match: Charlotte defeated Alexa Bliss surprisingly. Here, I was thinking WWE was gonna have Charlotte lose, but apparently they had her win because of what happened earlier tonight. It was they wanted that 3-3 to make Monday Night Raw may lose. No, Raw did not lose here. It might be too overzealous to call this a dream match, especially in the comparison to some other matches they had on this card. Yeah, I was a little bit overzealous by WWE to do that, but it kind of was. But Flair and Bliss, the only two women in WWE to hold both Raw and SmackDown titles, went out and performed if they've been feuding for years. Yeah, lack of proper build though really just messed this match up. Just 5 days thanks to Flair's late title win on Tuesday. She should have won the title earlier in the month, but WWE wanted to keep it on Natalya for as long as they wanted to. I mean, come on, she should have won the title when AJ Styles won his title. It should have been a double main event: Charlotte versus Natalya and AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal. I don't know why they didn't do that, but no, WWE wants to give it to her 5 days before Survivor Series to give a shock title win. Come on, man, you could have had build that last week like you did with AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar. But don't rub it on how well they delivered. Outside of Asuka, maybe besides being two superstars, went out and made a strong case that they were the two best female superstars in the company. They did though. Great match. Really, really enjoyed it. It was a B+ in my opinion. Then we had one of the best matches of the night. This is what you call a dream match. Ooh, Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles. We all knew Brock Lesnar was going to beat AJ Styles. People were denying it. But Brock Lesnar was going to beat AJ Styles. Here's my predictions, man. I think I completely guessed every single match on this card. Literally right. So you guys go back and watch my people's predictions. I think I guessed every match right. I said Lesnar going to beat Styles. I said Charles going to beat Natalya. I said Alexa Bliss, I'm sorry. The Survivor Raw Woman was going to win. And I said Corbin was going to beat Miz. And I said Shield was going to beat New Day. So I got everything right up until this point. And then I got this one right. And I got the main event right. So I completely predicted the entirety of this show. I should have been in that PayPal thing. I could have won me some special good prizes, but I ain't had no money. So I couldn't do it. So Lesnar defeated AJ Styles in a great match, one of the best matches of the night. Besides, I'm not gonna say the Raw Survivor Series match wasn't that good. The ending was just so confusing. We're gonna go over in a second. We're gonna read everything that they said. As expected, Lesnar dominated the first half of the match by throwing Styles around like a rag doll, dragging him by his hair, and delivering the quad of suplexes like Lesnar always does. Styles sold the suplexes so well from one corner of the ring to the other. The one time he flipped over heels, Lesnar shut down Styles' rally as the match perfectly told David vs. Goliath story until Styles finally turned the match around. A springboard fall onto the floor and another off the steps weakened Lester Styles. Then hit a 450 splash in the ring for a near fall from a huge pop from the crowd. I thought he won it right there. I kind of got scared. I was like, oh God, Lester gonna lose to AJ Styles. Like, whoa, I thought he won it right there. They set up a sensational finish as Lester briefly countered out of the Styles clash, only to have AJ Styles versus to a calf crusher. Lester beautifully selling the pain and crowd at a fever pitch. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Lester knows Lester. If Lester grounds and pounds with everybody, he can put on good matches, and it shows right here. This was a great match, man. Brock powered out by violently slamming AJ Styles to the head 5 times. I kind of laughed when he did that. Like, boom, boom. I don't know why that was funny to me. Then Lester kicked out the phenomenal form and caught AJ Styles with a second about to move with a mirror before he hit F5 for the pin. This wasn't as good as expected. It was even better. Yeah, it was even better. That was a good match, man. Best match of the night, man. Hands down. Now, oh my God. Let's go over the Survivor Series match to end this, man. So much to go over here. Let's just get started. With so much talent in the ring, so many scenarios to play in terms of run-ins and spin-out storylines, it didn't seem conceivable that WWE could screw up the finish of this match, right? They did. Very, very badly. But despite a top-shelf undercard that built up to the main event and a solid start to the match, somehow they did. Yep. And a move that was head-scratching at the best. 3 of the final 4 members, 4 remaining superstars, were over the age of 46. Jesus Christ, they were very, very old. 4th was Braun Strowman, who ended up being one of the 2 survivors in Raw's victory after being left with a 3-1 advantage to end the match. But how we go there was disappointing, as Triple H sabotaged a member of his own team by hitting the pedigree aim and pulling his brother-in-law McMahon onto him for the pin. I'm just confused. That made absolutely no sense. Triple H followed by taking out Shane McMahon to give Raw the victory before Strowman went on the rampage. Strowman threatened Triple H by countering him and yelling, "If you ever try to cross me again, you will never play this game again. Do you hear me?" Triple H attacked him behind and fell victim to the pair of running power slams. As Strowman broke free from the pedigree, the crowd was left stunned, forced to debate whether to be more angry at the inconceivable least of psychology or the fact that the top stars of each brand were booked out of the match so early. While run-ins from Jason Jordan, Daniel Bryan, and King never materialized, surprisingly, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens did emerge from the crowd to turn on their brand midway through the match and attack McMahon. Both were fought out with a single chair, however, and RKO on Owens from Orton. The big spots were few and far in between, save for the 5-way suplex on Strowman through the announce table. The biggest problem overall was how much Triple H inserted himself into the match. He was at the center of some of the match's top moments early on, and then he tagged himself shortly in stand out between Balor and Nakamura to have his own with Shinsuke and then ruled. The moments were forced, but still entertaining. The same can be said for the finish, and which was forced and nothing else. I think having Strowman in the last minute at the end of the show allowed him to look so strong that he eliminated Nakamura and Wu in succession with running power slams. That was a smart move right there. But WWE dropped the ball by allowing Triple H's Angle story to be such a dominant play. The defeating psychology didn't play out as smart as they overthought. Why did Triple H have Team Raw win? Why couldn't Triple H turn his back on Team Raw and have Kurt Angle be fired? That made more sense. Raw should have lost this match. SmackDown should have won. Triple H should have fired Kurt. Then Stephanie should have fired Kurt Angle tonight on Monday Night Raw. Because Raw lost. That made more sense. Then you have Kurt Angle come out for WrestleMania build. Triple H versus Angle. Winner controls Monday Night Raw. That's how you book it. That's how you supposed to book it. That made more sense. Having Team Raw win makes absolutely no sense if Triple H turns his back on Kurt Angle. Oh my God, it's so much wrong with this match. The interference of Zayn and Owens, arguably SmackDown top stars over the past few months, causing their own team was great. But it was great. But other than that, this match was tired, stale, while the company was on place to be the contender for Best Show 2017. With this main event, NXT TakeOver won this weekend. NXT TakeOver was the best show this weekend because this main event was awful. The ending was awful. It made no sense, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoy. You guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. This Bobby series was a 3 out of 5 for me. The main event ruined it for me. 3 out of 5. I'm Cold Train, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.